push us closer to God. And the Lord know what it takes to push every individual to the mark of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. It's one thing to be saved and just stuck, or I went through sorrow season to surviving season, feeling like an unworthy season, wasn't good enough. Went through all of that process, which brought me to a personal relationship with God. And some people don't take this life serious enough. Tomorrow I'll deal with that. Tonight, he said to me, if you have lost anything since you've been walking with God, it has to be earned back in your life. No shortcuts. Your repentance is not going to get you whatever you lost only. You have to earn. If it was a place that you was in, or respect that you had. I do not want to piggyback off of somebody else's anointing or ministry. I don't want to piggyback off of presiding bishop title. I want to be real. One of the things that I had conflict with when I didn't want to be a bishop in the other organization is that I saw them giving titles and wanted nothing to do. And I didn't want to be that person that just walk around and you call me a name, and I'm not that in my life. I wanted to be real. And in the beginning, it was the trouble in my life that brought me to God. I just wanted to be saved. I didn't know that God plans for you are larger than your plans. And if when you try to pull him down to what you feel is right for you. I was out shopping one time, and I was shopping looking for stuff for the church, and there was some people with me. And the Lord spoke to me. He said, now watch them. And as I was shopping, I was looking for stuff for the church. And then I see something. And then when God tells me something, I don't say nothing to people. You gotta be a person that he can talk to. And if you're in your emotionalism, then you're not going to be able to handle what he showed you. I see, but I don't see. I hear, but I don't hear. I see things. I know things. Some things I have to ignore what I see in order to keep his will going forward. Just because you know it don't mean you can respond to it. And he said, and I picked out something for the church. And every time I would find something for the church, they would open up their mouth and say, oh, this would be nice for me. You know, this, and God was ministering to me at the time. I said, look how even looking for things for his kingdom, he said they mind on what they want. And that's why I don't get too close to people. I don't get too close to people. Because people want you to be what they want you to be. You know, I'm y'all pastor. I'm not y'all preacher. Preacher's just somebody to come preach to you. You know, the other night I was at Chief of Police talking, you know, for y'all. I ain't just no preacher, you know, and so forth. And if you want to preach it, you just turn on TV. And you got your false prophet right in your living room. Amen. You know, I want to be saved. Amen. And it's the relationship that you have with God and your pastor. You ain't gonna make it without either process. You can't have one without the other. You can't have God there are people who think they got a relationship with God and they ain't under nobody. They think God can just talk to them, and that ain't even in the Bible. It said the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. So when God do come to you, you know, it can, if the man of God say, hey, hold up a minute, you got people going, no, I got to do what God said do. That ain't Bible. And the only way your ministry, you can say you the cleaning ministry, you the driving ministry, you the whatever ministry it is, but anybody getting saved in your ministry. Is anybody getting healed in your ministry? Anybody getting delivered in your ministry? You can claim whatever ministry you want. People, the whole purpose is to help other people, not just be concerned about yourself. You're so busy trying to build your kingdom till you omitting the kingdom of God. Y'all love the Lord? You know you ain't been the Lord, don't you? Don't do that. Y'all love the Lord? Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, the 18th verse. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases in knowledge increases in sorrow. Now, how many people gonna receive the godly wisdom? You say, now, God ain't talking about the world's wisdom. I was looking at the thing today on CNN, and the guy telling everything about Trump and so forth, and the Lord just blessed him. He said, look how intelligent they are. Look how smart they are. He said, that's the wisdom of the world. They don't even know me. They won't know the realness of the world till they die. Some of the most intelligent people, and they sitting there doing all that talking as if what you saying is finna really change something. It ain't gonna change nothing because God done spoke out everything. The world has been prepped for the Antichrist. And the Antichrist, his day is coming, and the world is being prepared for it. And then all you're doing is send, now when God got to send laborers, he told us this day was gonna come. You got people saved, and then we have to turn around and ask God, send laborers. I'm so glad that I'm not in the number. I'm sending you laborers. I'm sending you laborers. I done sent you people. But you need help now. You're in a different season. You got people that done got how far they gonna go, how much they gonna do, when they gonna do it, how they gonna do it. I'm gonna do it the way I wanna do it. Because I gotta take care of this. Gotta take care of this. When you die, the only thing gonna go with you is what you did for Christ. I don't care what education you got. I don't care if you got make a million, you sure ain't gonna fight over it. Whatever you cherish. They went out to that storage and then they start. Now, the stuff belongs to the church. And you're gonna go out there and get stuff and take it home like it's yours. We're just gonna take stuff. One for Junior telling me everything, I wouldn't know nothing. The only reason he told me because he couldn't get what he wanted. How you gonna go in the kingdom and start thinking about yourself? How you gonna just take without even asking? Jesus. Why? You need to know when you self-oriented. Gonna take my books, gonna take everything, and just take stuff and don't even ask. Thank God for Junior, my snitch. You gotta deal with what comes with after. Anybody miss what you call me? Ain't gonna do nothing. We tell them we call police on. Y'all love the Lord? It's a wonderful life. But if you ain't covered under that umbrella called the Lord Jesus Christ, you are in danger. The only reason I feel free is because I'm covered by him. And when I saw people close to me not wanting what I want, all I did was let God push me the direction he wanted me to go. Don't care nothing about who looking funny, who acting funny. People jig at you, say stuff to you, all that stuff. That's the way we live. But he just keep taking me higher. He said, I'm going to bless you right in their face. Y'all say what you want to say, but folks, but you ain't been around too much. You don't tell them what night somebody going to get the Holy Ghost around.
Amen. I know that's right.
And you all taking it for granted. You live in this environment. You live in this environment as if, now you go some, I know places you go, ain't nobody getting no Holy Ghost. Ain't nobody getting baptized. Here it is, a church baptized about 6 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever time you want to be baptized. Why? Because this is our life. This is not a religion. So you got to be ready. You got to be ready for the process. And God ain't adjusting to you. You got to adjust to him. He said, whatever you lost, since you've been walking with him, it got to be earned by. He ain't going to just give it to you. And one thing that everybody needs is godly wisdom. You need godly wisdom. Now, he said, for much wisdom is much grief, and increasing knowledge is increasing sorrow. So tell somebody you got to go through something. That thing that you're going through right now is supposed to be teaching you something. That thing you're going through right now is supposed to be giving you wisdom. That thing you're supposed to be giving you knowledge. You say, oh, I just learned something about this. I just learned something about this world. I just learned something about people. I just learned something from God. Through what? This test I'm going through. The way people treat me, with the situation that I'm in right now. What's going on in my life right now. Everything's supposed to be giving you wisdom and knowledge. And it come with grief, and it come with sorrow. I don't know where these devils came from, and these some full of flesh people came from. Nobody care nothing about you. You know what people do when they don't want God? They start going back to Egypt. They go back to where they came from. They go back to the way they used to think. They go back to the way they used to live. That's what they do. Why? Because they don't feel comfortable around God and God's people. So they start looking back. They start finding fault. Look around, finding fault. What's wrong? What's wrong with this person? What's wrong with this person? What's wrong with this person? You need to look in the mirror. That's what you need to do. You change. Yes. Why? Because all of us here by grace and mercy. Yes. If God didn't down that cross, all of us would be in hell.
Thank you, Jesus.
You'll come here and try to find fault. I still need Jesus, and I'm glad. So don't be worried about them goats. Don't be worried about the rebellious people. Don't be worried about disobedient people. Don't be worried about people who don't really want me. I'm going to send you some laborers. I'm sending you folks. You're going to find out you got to go through that season. So now I'm going to show you everybody ain't going to fight you, because that's the mindset I got. And everybody want to fight. They want to do it their way. They want Burger King. Have it your way. Have it your way, gospel. 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, and the 10th verse. But godly sorrow worketh repentance to salvation. It got to be godly sorrow. You can't just be in here crying only. Because there's another sorrow that's going to still kill you. 2 Corinthians 7 and 10. For godly sorrow worketh repentance to salvation, not to be repented of. But the sorrow of the world worketh death. Your tears, you got you a tear of death. You crying, but you ain't changing. Crying, but you ain't trying to draw nigh to God. That thing's supposed to, the tear's supposed to be there, but God determined if the godly sorrow of his worldly tears. I'm just hurting because I'm going through this. I don't really want you. I just want that to stop. God knows the difference. You know the difference? Then when that thing came, Lord, I need you. I need you, Jesus. You showing me how much I need you. Now, I just want you to stop what's happening, and then I can go on with my life. I come from smoking crack. I ministered to a lot of people who all they wanted to do was just get off of crack. That's all they wanted. They still wanted the other part of their life. Man, this thing just taken from me. It's just tearing me down. It's just turning me into another person. I don't want this in my life. But what about the rest of it? They show it in their life. You know why I'm here? I'm here calling on Jesus because I want that monster out of my life, but I still want control of what I do. Someone came and got just that. They came, got off of drugs, and went back to their life. That's all they did. And they still going to hell. Simple as that. I ain't come here just to get me something from God and go back to my, everybody had to give up something. Everybody had to stop. It was places I couldn't go. You know, I used to hang down here on 5th Street, at the Flamenco. I did all the dope at. 2 years, I couldn't go down that street. After I got the Holy Ghost, 2 years, I said, Lord, I'm ready to go down. He said, no, you ain't ready yet. You ain't ready yet. I remember the saints went down there, the witness, preach on the streets, and I was ready to go. He said, you can't go. I said, Lord, I can handle it now. He said, no, you ain't ready yet. 2 years before he let me go down that road. And now he got me preaching on 5th Street. Wanted to go down there and witness where the devil got control of me at so bad. You took hold back. Sometimes you want to jump into something too soon. The Bible says, wait on your ministry. You ready to jump, you ready to leap. You still in your flesh. That's all you think about. You think about, are you going to be the superstar in the church? Jesus is the superstar in him. Amen. Do y'all hear me? I don't care what kind. If you're going to have some big time ministry, when you get ready for your big time test, then your test going to be greater than everybody else. And I know you can't even take what you're going through now. Y'all know I'm going to tell you the truth. What you crying for? What you crying back? Why you crying? If you're going to cry, you're supposed to change. I'm going to be crying. I'm going to be crying. That's the son right there. You know, well, we were talking about you. And so the humble little fella.
You're the only humble one I got.
I mean, you could look at the humility on him. But you know what? The enemy will pick out the good one. Humble little fella. You don't believe, boy, you know all over the world now. But you at the right place. Jesus is gonna look after you.
Thank you, Jesus.
You got folks praying for you.
Amen.
How in the world are you gonna pick out a child like that and try to make something out of it? What kind of world we in? We need Jesus. And some of y'all got some bad monsters. Ooh, boy. What that Penny came with me? Pastor. Penny look at me like, I need to say, what you want, you highness? And I ain't respond quick enough, Pastor! I said, what, Penny? And she just looked. You got nothing to say? I guess she just want me to know she can call me pastor. You know, and God taking us someplace. It's a blessed place. But you got to get on board. You got to conform to Him. You dropping pieces off now. Things finna change. You're going to see a whole nother group. The church finna spread. And you can still be sitting around here just like you are now. Looking at folks that just getting blessed. Folks, God just bringing folks in. Now He's going to send some prepared fish too. These fish already have the Holy Ghost. They just need more truth. They're going to be ready. They're going to be ready to labor. God already been dealing with them. Matter of fact, they've been looking for a pastor to lead them to evangelism and the helping of the people. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Y'all love the Lord? Proverbs, the 3rd chapter and the 13th verse. And we just read, much wisdom is much grief, and increasing knowledge is increasing sorrow. And Proverbs 3 and 13 say, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. Now, you got to understand God's power. He said, now, yeah, you're going to have some tests, but some kind of reason, even though my people will cry for a season, they're going to turn around and rejoice. He said, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth for understanding. Now we just read for much wisdom is much grief, and increasing knowledge is increasing sorrow. And then God turned around and said, happy is the man that get the wisdom. Because why? Because they're going to realize what it says, Proverbs 3 and 14, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She that's calling wisdom and knowledge, she is more precious than rubies, and all the things that can desire are not to be compared unto her. You see, now, the wisdom that I'm going to give you, if you could get the lesson out of what you're going through, the godly lesson out of it, you're going to be a wise person. You're going to be, but that person, that wisdom going to make you happy, because you're going to feel like, man, I got something. I was sitting there listening to all of the intelligent people, he just ministered to me, just talking to me. I said, man, they don't even know what we know. They don't even know what we know. They think they really, the things are going according to God's plan. Trump's supposed to be president. He's supposed to do what he's doing. Because everything's been set up for the Antichrist. That's what it's been doing. Because God is coming for his people and getting us out of here. He said it's going to be a new heaven. Why he said a new heaven and a new earth? Because this was going to be destroyed. He's going to set this on fire. They call it global warming. It's heating up. The system is all moving. Chicago was the coldest place in the world this year. It wasn't the Antarctic. It was Chicago. They call it killer freeze. See, where it really freezes at, you don't really have living people there. So you got people there that either was born and can adjust to living that lifestyle or that environment, but when you bring that killer freeze to an environment of people who ain't used to know 30 below and all this below zero stuff, and the wind blowing, they can't live like that. Pipes busting, the back of people's toilet stools freezing up. You know, what you gonna do? It's a lifestyle that God has chose for us. Why? Because he's actually preparing for us to come out of him. He's ready to take us out of him. He ain't preparing you to stay here and live the lifestyle of the rich and famous. He's preparing, and then when you really ready, your citizenship, when you got your papers, when your name been signed in the Lamb Book of Life, it's gonna be just like this. Gonna be just like you're in a foreign country. You don't even talk like them. You don't sound like them. You don't look like them. And you're so busy fighting, trying to be like them. You can't find fault in the church. Y'all love the Lord? Amen. Proverbs 16 and 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather than to be chosen than silver? God has made a decision that I'm trying. You ain't got no business playing no lotto, because God is a jackpot. Amen. You know, around here, what the fella said the other day, I got $2 if I go down here and give me a scratch off. I ain't got but $2 broke with me right now. You can come in the church and tell me that. I got $2. I'm gonna go down here and get me a scratch off. Yeah. What you gonna win? 50 cents? You know, that 50 cents, I make you go down there and take that 50 cents and buy another car. Then you ain't got nothing.
Yeah, man, come on. That's how it works.
Don't you know we need help from the Lord?
Amen.
Don't you better recognize when your flesh is showing up and pulling you another direction. You can sit here and say you ain't doing nothing. You are doing something. You're doing it on the inside. You ain't doing nothing on the outside. What's going on is going on the inside of you. Can't nobody point no finger at me and say I did nothing. I ain't sinning. You ain't doing nothing. Yes, you is. You're doing it on the inside. Susie Q. You and your little feelings. You know why? You know why they went back to the devil? The Bible said they got offended by the word. That's when you got a pastor, not a preacher. The word came offended to you. Because I'm telling you the truth. Tell somebody, my pastor ain't gonna take no shortcut. There's a show if I go down there and talk to the world and say what's wrong and what's right. Look, you know you're wrong. You're wrong. You know, and the reason why I spoke is because I had just had an incident with my grandkids. They crying, calling me crying. I don't know if they were trying to get some money from me or what. Jasmine went to crying last night. So I'm like, look at my eye, look at my eye. And I see them back there running around bad with 80. I'm in there hollering at people, hey, y'all got some pink eye stuff? Pink eye stuff? And look like that, I just got straight without medicine. Because I hollered at somebody. I said, look at him. The other night, my grandkids, you know, with their crazy mama, I didn't say that to the police, I didn't call my daughter crazy, but she is crazy. So her car broke down, she was running out of gas. And the police pull up, they help her. And then my grandkids crying, calling, Papa, the police out here. I said, what are they doing? He's taking the car. I said, well, what the hell? It broke down. I said, let me speak to your mama. I said, what's wrong? I ran out of gas. I said, what the police doing? I said, sir, children scared of the police. That's what's wrong. They're scared of y'all now. You did so much stuff, people scared of you. We didn't grow up like that. Our parents threatened us with the police. Well, I'll take you to the police. I'll call the police on you. You got, no, don't call no police. No. I mean, they're going to take you to jail. No. And then, I don't know if y'all parents ever did, they actually came. And somebody, you ain't going to get no beat. And then they say, we ain't taking it. And then the grandparent beats you right in front of the police. Go in front. They said, boy, you better straighten up. You better not hit them back. You better not hit them back. Police actually sitting there, letting your parent and your grandparent, let your neighbor whoop you. And say that you ain't going nowhere. Well, you ain't going nowhere. And our fear was a respect. What they got now is they actually scared. I said, look, he out there helping. So don't panic. You ain't doing nothing to your mama. Your mama just crazy. How you gonna have money in your pocket and you run out of gas? What now? Y'all tell me what's that? See. Somebody got a revelation over there. I believe it came from God. You know, I mean, I understand if you broke, but you got money and run out of gas. Tell me that thing right there on E. What you say to yourself? I think I can make it. You know, I believe, you know, all that praying, Lord, let me make it. Let me make it. You know, let me make it. I don't like to too much go past half full. Matter of fact, the apostle told us don't go past that, didn't he? They said don't go past half full because at the end of the day they can shut them pumps off. The way the world going down. You know what? You know they over there in Vietnam with a meeting with the enemy, negotiating with the enemy. The dudes who do what? They ain't telling us. Anybody want to be saved?
Amen.
Any questions? Yes, may God bless you and have a smile upon you. Okay, now just,